under pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on the roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused. You know who I am, there's no need to introduce. I am one of...
Well, they say an early season snowstorm may be on deck in less than 48 hours, but today is picture-perfect fall football weather. Crisp and cool at Soldier Field in the Windy City.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Chicago Bears.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now the NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
You look at this Bears defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Throwing, Duggan.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That's the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Here's Jones on the return. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Bears take over.
36-yard line.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their 36-yard line.
EQ.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Fields on 3rd down.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
DeAndre Carter back deep. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Duggan now to throw.
And this This is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
You look at this Bears defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Second and 10.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
This defense for the Bears, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
A fast footwork by White. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. Hard to believe this guy was watching us from his living room last week. Now he's under center here for an NFL team.
And not many teams were in the market to sign him, but you have to believe that this team felt like we saw something previously in this guy, and now he has a chance to prove it with us.
Tyreek Stevenson in on the stop. Now 2nd and 5. To throw is Duggan.
Open man right side, Myers. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Duggan will look to throw this.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be intercepted.
Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Fields on first down. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Fields going to keep it running right.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Here we we go.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
West right this. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Right.
Throwing on third down, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Bears at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And a short gain down to about the 33. They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
From the gun, here's Fields. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Hey, Ken. Right.
They run with a former Panther. It's Deontay Foreman. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. A strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. They'll run here with Herbert.
And a nice pickup there. It gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Let's go. Right.
On 2nd down, here's Fields.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play.
The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
No, Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Santos' kick is up and through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Duggan to throw.
He'll buy some time right.
Gets it downfield to Mayer. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Duggan.
Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now a 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Duggan looking to throw. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Carlson able to put this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Meanwhile, Fields' throw here into the hands of Jones.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Herbert powering up the middle.
And how about that for just running out the clock? Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A shotgun snap, Fields.
And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the option right is Fields.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Justin Fields hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively.
So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
Here's Jones.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
It completes it to Jones. Call it a gain of a yard, and 3rd and 8 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Out of the gun, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
64 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 1st down, right back to Herbert.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Hey, 551, 551.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
This a 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Dugan.
That is incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And O'Connell now to throw. He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Running out of the gun with White. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing, O'Connell. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal.
White is going to go backwards. He'll lose yards back to the 5. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on third and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
68 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 25, here's a second down and 4. Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Ready?
It's third and 1.
Fields to throw on third and 1. That is caught on the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown, Chicago! DJ Moore, 72 yards.
And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with it. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Back now at Soldier Field, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right?
This is caught at the 20.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Now a give to Jacobs running right.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the Bears 7-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a third and 2 more.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing, Duggan.
Flushed out right. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Now they'll audible to something else. Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it's up through the goalpost. It's 17-10.
The score, Bears 17, Raiders 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
To throw is Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed.
And the Raiders have got him.
Wilson showing there that he has a chance to be an incredible pass rusher and still only scratching the surface of his potential. It's all about bringing him along right and helping him grow early in his career.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Fields going to keep it running right.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Here comes Carter. That'll go as a 42-yard punt. They'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
And this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
No, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
Able to connect with Jacobs.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
He'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now. possession if they can.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field?
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Steps away. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He's back to throw.
Same target. It's Jacobs again.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. It feels pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
Here's Jacobs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
One more time with Jacobs. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll go with the keeper.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and ball.
Usually we talk about O-line surge, their D-line surge leading to 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken.
Back to throw. Fields. That is caught by Herbert. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 45.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball is right on the money and leads to a big play.
And he got it. He splits the uprights from 50 yards out. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out of the end.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this